Hello children, welcome back to my channel. Now I am dealing with 6th class maths, new chapter, that is symmetry. So it is a topic which is in fact very simple, and you should have certain facts about it, about certain definitions. So sums will be very less in this, but the conceptual understanding is very essential. So please observe what I am teaching and learn it, children. First, let us have the definition of symmetry. What is this symmetry? The state of having two halves that match each other. That means if you take a paper and fold it and open it, exactly two halves if you get, that we call it as symmetry. So this symmetry means which divides a figure or a line, we can say a figure, a letter, or any shape. If that particular figures that are given to us, the letters that are given to us, the shapes that are given to us, if they can be divided into two exactly half parts in such a way that they become the mirror images, then we will say that that is they are observing the symmetry. See, if you stand in front of the mirror and raise your right hand, you feel that it is left hand, but is it changing the shape? It will not change. Your structure will be as it is, but only the thing, right becomes left, left becomes right. Those are called as mirror images, means exactly same but in other direction. Right side becomes left side becomes right side. Only that you should understand, right and left, that's also. If any figure which can be divided into two exactly half portions, each one becomes the mirror image of the other, then we call those figures as the symmetric figures. That is what the definition. The state of having two halves that match each other in shape and size. Size, shape, everything. See, example, I have taken letter A. See, letter A, if I fold it, the dotted line shows that if you fold it, and if I open it, see, this like this you will be getting. First half will be first half will be this side, second half will be this side. So these are called mirror images. Only right becomes left. See, this line is right side, this becomes left side. Only right becomes left. That's all. So this is the definition of symmetry, children. And in this symmetry, what you need to know is line of symmetry. What is this line? It is an imaginary line that divides the given figure or letter or shape into exactly two halves which form the mirror images. This line divides the figure into exactly two halves. Each one will be the mirror image of the other. Those are called lines of line of symmetry. So here I have taken an example of letter H in your English. So if you draw a line exactly at the center, this becomes two halves. So this imaginary line always you should draw in broken lines, not in broad lines. So this broken line is called line of symmetry. These are symmetric figures which have got line of symmetry. Now, each means according to the shape given to you, the number of lines of symmetry differs for different figures. So even that example I have taken here is, children, number of lines of symmetry depends upon the figure. So example I have taken letter A, it has got only one line of symmetry. Letter H, in this way also it divides into two. In this way also it can be divided into two parts. And this is an equilateral triangle. And this equilateral triangle, this figure is called equilateral triangle. This is an equilateral triangle. So only for equilateral triangle, you can divide it into three equal halves. And then this one is a circle. So here in the circle, you are having infinite number of lines of symmetry through the center. As many lines as you can draw, all those will be considered as line of symmetry. So this is an introduction to symmetry, children. Please note it down. Now do this sum, children, which is given in your textbook. Alphabet and image is given. What you need to do, you have to match the letter with mirror image. Match the letter with the question. I have not written, children. Here the question is, match the letter with its mirror image. This is the question, children. This is the question that they are asking for this sum. So let us see. B. So you can match it, this B is this figure. These two are the mirror images. B. Now L. See, these are the matching ones, L. And then N. These two are matching. And M. This is mirror image of M. P. These two are matching, P and this. And T. This is the way in which you have to match mirror images. Imagine that a mirror is there, then in that case, how are you going to see the letter? Next, can you think of alphabets which remain same as the mirror image in ABCD alphabets? Definitely, yes, we can say that there are certain alphabets which remain same in the mirror images. The first one is O. You see, anyway, O will be same, and the next letter is X. Even X will not change. Anyway, it looks the same. And H. H also you cannot change it. Then I. These are the images which will not change even after uh, observing them in mirror. Mirror images and the original image will be one and the same. Please note it down. Now do this sums, children. In this, do this, you have got another figure. They have given this black ones what I have drawn. They are the actual figures they have given, and the question is, place a mirror along the dotted line and draw their image. If I keep a mirror and show you, it's not possible. So I have this red one is a one image which you will be getting through the mirror image. When you keep a mirror here, inside the mirror you will be getting like this. So for this figure, this is the image, and for this figure, this is the image which you will be getting, and for this figure, this is the image we will be getting. So in these cases, what are you able to understand here is, the question is, what do you observe any changes? What we have found, see, if you see, we find that the angles, whatever this is 90 degrees means this is 90 degrees. This is obtuse angle, this is obtuse angle. It's an acute angle, acute angle. So the angles are same. But what is the difference? The difference is in the directions. So the directions are, see, where the arrow is passing like this means arrow. Here it is in this way. Okay. So only the directions are changed. That's all. So please observe this, children. Write down the answer. Now the next, do this sum, children, here. They have given figures like this in your textbook, and the question is find which are symmetric figures. So, first we will write about symmetric figures. Symmetric figures. What are symmetric figures, children? Here, see, the first one, symmetric figures means what? You need to find out that the line that is drawn will be exactly same. It divides the figure into two equal halves. So, first figure is divided, the pencil is divided into two equal halves, and scissors also is divided into two equal halves. So, we can say that symmetric figures are 1 and 2. Then non-symmetric figures. Non-symmetric figures are, see, this is 1 and 2, sorry. 1 and 2 is symmetric figures. Non-symmetric figures 3 and 4. These are non-symmetric figures. Why are they considered as non-symmetric? Because we are not getting the exact mirror images. Now the question is, can we find lines of symmetry for each figure? So this is the first one. Do this. If I write find the which are symmetric, this says first figure. This is the first question. These are the answers for the first question. And if I consider this as the second figure, second question, can you find lines of symmetry for every figure? So I'll write only symmetric figures. Only symmetric figures have lines of symmetry. Lines of symmetry. All will not have children. See, these two figures, when you see, the line is not dividing it into two equal halves. Each half is a different way. So we cannot consider it as a line of symmetry. So all the figures cannot have the lines of symmetry same. Only few figures. Those figures are called symmetric figures. So only symmetric figures will have the same line of symmetry. So please not done this. This is do this some children. Now the next do this some children. Here try this. In this, write the letters of English alphabet A to Z and find which have first one vertical lines of symmetry means straight lines. So A H M O T U V W X Y. These are the letters in which you have got vertical lines of symmetry, horizontal lines of symmetry. Horizontal means in this way. So B, C, D, E, H, I, K, O, X. These are all the letters which are having horizontal line of symmetry. No lines of symmetry. You cannot find any mirror images for them. These are F, G, J, L, N, P, Q, R, S, Z. For these English alphabets, there won't be any lines of symmetry. Please note down. Now the next to do this children, you have got the figures given like this and the lines are drawn. You have to check whether dotted lines represent lines of symmetry. So here when you see first one, second one, see here third one. See there is a difference. Here fourth one is a difference, fifth difference, sixth again you are having the same mirror images. Seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, all these figures are having the lines which are not dividing the figures into equal parts. So, only this is the answer that I am writing. Only first, second, and sixth figures have lines of symmetry. They have line of symmetry, I should write. They have line of symmetry. Others are not having, children. Please note it down. So with this, I am concluding my part today. Next part I will be doing in the next class.